welcome to Edict. Edict or Edict? I'm not sure. It looks like an interesting game. Not sure what I can really call it, but I don't know, I found it on itch.io and we're just gonna get right into it. Empathy gauge? Power punishment. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, no, wait, what? Let's redo that.
Welcome,
I think I skipped accidentally. I hit spacebar. And spacebar was to skip, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't want to hit spacebar then. Alright, so... empathy gauge. So I'm trying to avoid the red laser, I think. But why? It's like Undertale? Okay, so yeah, see, it's getting faster. Okay. There's a training exercise, it looks like. Sort of like Undertale, where it's like you dodge the bullets. Oh. Wait, press enter to clear. Huh. Press enter to clear.
Welcome, my child. By downloading this executable file, you are prepared to begin your journey of self-discovery. I will take that journey with you.
Wait, I saw that outside the fucking window. Who the fuck was that?
I am Neco001, your guide. Do not be afraid. We all have our own mountains to climb. Here I will depict mine with a literal visual representation. The mountain is a symbol of my burden. We all have our burdens to climb, but we do not have to do it alone. You may press the enter key to relieve your burden and transfer it onto me. This way we can share empathy.
Share empathy? Share empathy by giving someone else burden? I'll try not to do that, I don't see a point. Oh, well, if I'm forced to. Oh, jeez. Okay. Wow. That was a little difficult, but...
Do not be afraid to add to the burden. There is no punishment I will bestow upon you, only the punishment you give yourself. I will carry your burdens for you and you can carry mine. This creates understanding for one another and allows us to gain mutual empathy. Overcoming your burdens leads to change. Change is pain. My transcendence was pain. My transformation was pain. Do not be afraid of pain.
Change is pain? That's a very peculiar perspective to have. Transcendence. There's many red flags with this, with these 3 sentences, or sorry, 4 sentences.
You can overcome it. I believe in you.
And I don't want to share my burden with this computer, or whatever the fuck it is, for it to then share its burden, whatever its burdens happen to be, with me. So I'm going to do my best not to give burdens if it wants reciprocation. I will try to survive without it. Thank you. Oh, jeez. To be able to... Wow. Does someone, like, throw a fucking rock at me? I think it's just best if I don't give anything.
By adding to the burden or not, by receiving punishment for your actions or not, your decisions only alter your path.
That's fine.
While I climb, you walk. The path can be obscure. I am the path now. Clear. Please prepare for your final trial.
My burdens are mine alone. So, I don't want to share them. Oh, Jesus. Oh my... Like, it's doable, but it's... Oh my god. I see a rock being thrown at me at the last fucking moment. Well, I'm supposed to survive for like 2 minutes straight?
Your trials are now over. Please remember that you have made no wrong decisions.
I agree.
I will now calculate the path you have walked.
Okay.
Calculating. You are the taker. You have faced the burden alone and received punishment. Others may be willing to share empathy with you.
Wait, the taker. Is it a reference to
Thank you for downloading this executable file. You have started down the path. I am waiting for those who will be prepared. I love you all. Please stand by.
Interesting. Let me read the game store page now. My edict is for those willing to walk the path. Please share the path you have walked. Oh wait, no, wait. Wait, what was the path I was given? Let me stop recording while it's off. I had to remind myself the word. I was confused with the book. I'm the taker. It made me think of the book The Giver. Let me relook it up, The Giver book. So it was called The Giver. Let's see if I can remember based on the book front. I think it was this one I'm looking at, which is like The Giver has the old man on it and the trees. Like the book, if I vaguely recall from learning and having to read it during class, it was like about a town that had absolutely no sensations, no feeling, no understanding of like color or anything. Sort of like the movie with with the old Batman actor. I can't remember his name. You know who I'm talking about. The guy that was Batman before the current Batman. Like the Dark Knight Rises Batman. I can't remember his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. But he was in a movie called The Equilibrium, which is a underrated action movie that came around the time of The Matrix. In that movie, it's like everyone took medication so that they didn't feel, they didn't see. Everything was like black and white. There's no emotions, no feelings, and everything that promoted feelings was banned. It's sort of a similar concept with The Giver. The Giver was the person who took and kept all of the feelings that was like the legacy of humanity, and they sort of had to have it given to him himself, and no one else was allowed to have it. Only one person was given the task of being the giver, and they were sort of tortured to have to understand all these old things that humans weren't allowed to feel or understand anymore, or at least that's my vague memory of what I remember about the book, or at least presume. Otherwise, you could just go to Wikipedia and fucking read the synopsis or fucking whatever, which I can probably just do right now. 12-year-old boy named Jonas. Society has taken away society has taken away pain and strife by converting to sameness, a plan that has also eradicated emotional depth from their lives. Jonas is selected to inherit the position of the receiver of memory, the person who stores all the past memories of the time before. Sameness, as there may be times where one must draw upon the wisdom gained from history to aid the community's decision-making. Jonas struggles with concepts of all the new emotions and things introduced to him, whether they are inherently good, evil, or in between, and whether it is even possible to have one without the other. The community lacks any color, memory, climate, or terrain, all in an effort to preserve structure, order, and a true sense of equality beyond personal individuality. And that's what came to mind when I was given the title of The Taker. So I'm not sure what it means for me to be the taker, like the taker of pain, because I didn't share it. And then maybe if I was the giver, I'd be the giver of pain. I'm kind of curious. I will try out other endings. I'm sure the path of actually succeeding the climb without giving any burden would be very rare, because the game is actually very difficult. We're going to... Well, hitting F8 actually made it into full screen. Wait, what? Never mind that enter key then. Boop. Okay, there we go. But yeah, it's it'd probably be very difficult, so I'll try full-on burden mode. Just skippy skip. I'll try my best. I mean, after this, I don't need to skip because the dialogue will be different. So let's try to climb first, and then we'll give the burden. Let's see. Oh shit! Wait. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh, come on. It's just. I want to lose. Oh, jeez. It's like they're throwing rocks at me, but I have to survive for another minute doing this. It's tense. Oh, come on. It's even difficult to just like hit enter key at the right moment because the bullets move so fucking fast.
Do not be afraid to add to the burden. There is no... I will carry your burdens. Overcoming your burdens. You can overcome it.
There's probably an ending where you beat it without giving any burden. So if I go here, it should be fine. Oh. Let's just stay in the corner and see what happens. Oh, no. Oh. I was actually doing well for a time. That was a good little cheap area to hide in. But then it changed things up. But yeah, it's very difficult. Beating it without burdens and beating it with burdens.
By adding to the burden or not.
The dialogue hasn't changed. Let's see if it changes the title by using burdens, but still failing. Perhaps the title I got at first wasn't actually really good at all. Wait. See, I can't just spam enter key. There's a little delay, so you can't... People might ask me, why don't you just spam enter key? It doesn't work like that. You have to hit it at the right time.
Your trials are now calculated.
Let's see if it's exactly the same.
You are the receiver. You have added to the burden and have received punishment. You may have learned the virtues of sharing empathy.
Yeah, so I received a different one. I was the taker at first for not giving...
Thank you for downloading. I love you all.
For not adding to the burden of other people. Even if I failed. I'd rather than be the taker than the receiver. Because I'd rather be top than bottom. I ain't no catcher, I'm a pitcher. Let's try not to elude this anyways. I will try beating it with burden addings. Hang on, let's see. Let's see if I can beat the tutorial let alone. Actually, I mean, if... Hang on, because I know it was like it said to hit the enter key. But then I died right when it said to do it. Like right now. There we go. So yeah, that's clearing the tutorial at least. But what's with the dude in the windows? Like, wait, when does he appear?
Welcome, my child. We all have our own mountains to climb.
As soon as they say, do not be afraid, the face appears, then I don't know if they ever appear ever again.
You may press
Very
the
strange.
enter key to relieve your burden.
Now let's just try then winning while fully adding the burden and trying to climb the mountain. Oh, Jesus Christ. You have to be very fast. Seriously. Until the bullets start coming from below. Ah, fuck. Actually, I don't think my character can climb anywhere if I keep doing that. I could make the time, but I may not even climb the mountain. So if I don't climb the mountain... it's interesting, actually. Because I haven't climbed anywhere because I kept, like, spamming it when I didn't need to. Interesting. This is all easy shit, so I mean... Oh. Oh, no. I could still die. I don't want to die, man. Not yet. Whoa, God. Scaring me, man. Gotta make at least the time, even if I don't climb the fucking mountain. 5 seconds. Come on. The last dude throws a rock and I fall. So I didn't succeed, but I did pass with the time. Oh, whoops.
Do not be afraid to add to the burden. I will carry your burdens.
I'm going to wonder if at least
your burdens leads to change. Change is pain. My transcendence. You can overcome it. I believe in you.
I'm wondering if by passing the time and adding to the burden, will I perhaps win? I don't know. There's definitely 2 endings of maybe... Let's just find out. Let's see. Just gotta be ready. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Okay. That's difficult. Even if I were to just give the burden, it's gonna be a hard game. I don't think I'll be able to beat it by adding burden or not.
While I climb...
You'd have to be like an Undertale fanatic to be able to play this successfully without any burden added. Oh my god. Oh. The 2nd and 3rd level is just, even with the burden adding, it's difficult. By all means, oh, there's the face again.
Trials are now over.
By all means, please
remember that you have made no wrong decision. Calculating.
You can play it yourself and try to challenge the game if you're really good at these bullet dodging. Okay. So I prefer being the title I got first. It's even if I have.
Thank you for downloading. I love you all.
As I was saying, probably can stop recording here. As I was saying, I'd prefer. If I have burdens, I don't need to share my burdens to gain empathy through connections. It's just not my style. If I have burdens, I typically just rant and do it myself. Not as if I'm a control freak, so to speak. It's just I prefer doing it myself, both for reasons of probably thinking I'll do better if I do it myself rather than someone else. But at the same time, it's also so I can learn from it because I'm a hands-on learner. So I like, learning with my hands. Like if I was a surgeon or practicing to be a doctor, I would not want to practice law or practice being a doctor without actually having my hands dirty. Like I want to get in there and do it for me to learn better. Reading books and being lectured can only teach you so far. You need to learn hands-on, which is why blue-collar jobs or manual labor jobs are just so much easier and they give you good money, sort of thing. You're learning hands-on, like electricians. I don't know, it's a lot of wood shop, just shop jobs, It's not like they're shitty jobs. They give good pay. A lot of the stuff is hands-on. You learn as you go. But education-wise, if you're going for a really high-paying job that requires high education, you know what? It's like 4 or 6 years of studying. Some of it is with shadow work. Some of it is with internship. But a lot of it is fucking studying. And me being a hands-on learner kind of person, I'm a person that just wants to do things, myself, hands-on. But otherwise, interesting game, very difficult. I'd like to see someone beat it. With some burdens added, but there's definitely going to be one of those really hard titles only a very rare few will get, which is beat the game all 3 sections or all 3 levels without hitting the enter key once. I'd like to see it. I'd be curious what kind of titles they give you, but otherwise it's not like you'd it's for those that like the challenge. Otherwise, this is as far as I'm going to go, though. It was an interesting game. Kind of curious about why there's a face in the fucking window staring at me. Otherwise, if you want to try it yourself again, link in the description below. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a full subscriber. Hit the bell notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching. Until the next time.